guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a video today for you guys that was a little bit more formal, something that I haven't done yet. I really have only been jumping in and getting my feet wet with doing vlogging and just kind of getting used to talking and being in front of the camera. And so this is the first, I hope, of many more formal style videos. I mean, I did my face for you, so if I came and brought it today with the face and the highlight and the fleek and the whatnot, you know it's serious. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about some other stuff that I am hoping to do this year and things that I'm looking to accomplish, and really to express myself in a different way, and you can kind of see me and see my personality that is separate from like the normal day-to-day stuff. Because I mean, let's face it, I'm not the most interesting person in the world, and a lot of the stuff that I deal with every day isn't that fun. And so it's kind of nice to be able to chit chat with you guys and act like we're, you know, like super cool, like super close girlfriends, and we're just gonna hang out, we're gonna chit chat, it's gonna be amazing, like, oh my god. Yeah, I need to take it down a notch. So today I wanted to talk to you about my 2016 goals. You know, every year I set not resolutions but goals for myself of things that I want to accomplish or things that I want to do that are really going to make my year the best year that I've ever had, and I'm using really loose quotation marks because every year we go into each year saying this is the best year that I've ever had, and this is going to be the best year that I'm going to have, and sometimes that's just not the case, because you don't know what the year holds for you at the beginning of the year, and you don't know what kind of challenges you're going to be facing, or if you're going to be dealing with a lot of adversity, or if you're going to just have a super chill, super coasty year. You never really know. It's a mixed bag, and you only really get to have that kind of introspection at the end of the year when everything is done and you're kind of wrapping it up and getting ready to start the next one. So I thought that, you know, since it's still very early in the year, I mean, let's face it, it's the second week of January, I could get away with doing one of these before it became passé. So yeah, so I'm gonna jump right on into it. Let's do this. My big goal for this year, and it ties everything together in terms of like my lifestyle and the way that I've been living my life, is to have it all be kind of interwoven and interconnected. And that being said, like, one of the things that I'm really striving to do this year is to be more present and more embodied. And what that means is that you really being very aware and very like in my person, and being very mindful of like what's going on around me, what's going around, you know, what conversation is happening around me, what task am I doing that day, and how can I be the most present version of myself in that moment and offer and hold space for whomever is with me, and also hold the space and really be able to participate fully. You know, being in a day and age where we're always on our phones, we're either Instagramming, we're tweeting, we're texting, we're emailing, and I email all the time, playing games, you know, you really have this, I've noticed, at least for myself, that I've become less aware of what's going on around me, and I catch myself being like, can you repeat that? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Can we talk about this again? Can you say that over, you know? And so what I want to do is I want to get away from being that kind of person. I want to put the phone away. I want to put the technology away. I want to turn the TV off, and really get in my person, get in who I am, and be able to really be more mindful, more respectful of other people and their time, as well as my own time, and being able to live each moment as it's happening, and not wishing or shoulda, woulda, coulding myself, you know, wishing that I was in a different place, that things were different, or that I had a different life, or any of those things, but really learning to accept where I am in my life at that moment, and being able to move forward with that. You know, self-acceptance is it's like one of those crunchy kind of terminologies where you're just kind of like, really? Like, I'm not a hippie, I'm not crunchy, I don't go to communes and hang out and, you know, bathe naked with 20 different people. It's not even about that. It's more, you know, it's about having this kind of mindfulness and awareness of oneself and be able to love and accept oneself at any given point, through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and acknowledging that this is who you are, and acknowledging that you can always do better. You can always work towards being the best version of yourself, and that's really what I want to be this year. I really want to be the best version of me, and I think that I've had a lot of experience, especially over the last 2 years of life, where I've questioned every single thing that I've done. I've questioned my ability and my resolve to continue to do it, my stick-to-itiveness, my intelligence, and my ability to persevere. I deal with a lot of challenges on a daily basis, and a lot of that has to do with being sick, and I want to get away from always feeling like I'm a sick girl. And part of that is accepting who I am and accepting what's going on, and not wishing that I was somebody else, because the only way that I can mentally get over and emotionally get over being sick is accepting that I'm sick. I want to learn to live with less. I am definitely a consumer. I love to shop. I spend my wee hours at night on the Nordstrom's website, not gonna lie, and I'm sure my Nordstrom's credit card doesn't mind so much, and the people at Nordstrom's don't mind so much, but I definitely have realized that I don't need as much crap as I have, and I don't need to purchase things to make myself feel better. But at the end of the day, like, I don't need any of that extra crap. Like, it doesn't define who I am. It doesn't make me a better person. It doesn't make me feel better about myself. And I've really also learned that I don't want the things that I own to own me. And I feel like in a lot of ways that when you get bogged down with so much crap, you start to feel like the things that you own you, as opposed to owning them. Really, Olivia, when was the last time you wore this? Really, Olivia, when was the last time you used this? Really, Olivia, do you need 2 pairs of tongs? No! So, it gots to go. So this is kind of a long-ish topic, but it all, you know, it all fits together, weaves itself together. I want to continue on my wellness and self-care journey, and I'm gonna be all crunchy, and I love saying crunchy, by the way. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. You know, I used these like defense mechanisms and these like coping mechanisms to be able to actually deal with what was going on with me. And once you kind of remove that layer, then you're left with this raw emotion, and you need to stick that energy somewhere. And so what I really worked on last year, and again moving into this year, is working on my self-care. And one of the things that I came to realize, and you know, I was talking to my best friend maybe 2 months ago, was that I wanted to stop harming myself. Like, I didn't need to hurt myself anymore to make myself feel better. And that may sound like a really odd thing to say, but what were things that I needed to let go of in my life that were making me feel worse about myself, even though I was trying to make myself feel better? And it's this paradox that we deal with, I feel like, a lot in our society, that we're not really taught how to deal with things, and embracing wellness and embracing self-care and embracing what health means to me. And health is something that I have a hard time with. It's not a word that I like. I'm the most healthy version of myself, but I'm not a healthy person. I'm not quote unquote healthy because I'm chronically ill. I'm sick 75% of my life. So it's really hard for me to sit and say, like, I'm a healthy person. And you see all this imagery and you're socialized to try and grasp with this like idea of health, but to me it's something that's so elusive, because the idea of having wellness, of having something that's more holistic, that deals with like your mind, your body, your soul, that is a little bit more well-rounded, was really something that I gravitated to over the course of last year. So one of the things that I want to continue to do this year is to really continue to explore what wellness is for me. What is self-care for me? What are things that I need to do every day for myself to make me be able to do anything for anyone else? You know, there's a checklist that I have that, especially when I'm not feeling well, I have to go through and check those boxes off. Otherwise, I'm not able to do anything. I can't be a good partner. I can't be a good friend. I can't be a good daughter, a good sister, a good cousin, a good employer, a good colleague. I can't do any of those things because I haven't taken care of myself. Girl, please. I want to drink more water. I used to drink like a gallon of water a day, and for whatever reason this winter, like it fell off, and it fell off hard. So getting back into a place where I'm drinking loads of water. You know, it's so good for your skin, it's so good for your digestive tract and for your cell and your muscle tissue, and for also detoxifying your body. So if you deal with stuff like I do, for example, if you have chemo or if you're on medication that can really sit inside your cellular tissue, drinking a lot of water in general is going to help flush those toxins out of your system. And even if you're hungover, like drinking a crap ton of water, that's good for you too, because it pushes all that BS out of you. I fell in love like hard last year for Pilates. Like I was promised a thigh gap, and like my friend was like, oh, you'll love this, and I did, and I was like, amen, sister. This is something like I don't hate. Like I like yoga, don't get me wrong, but sometimes doing a downward dog just makes me want to kill myself. But like you're like laying down, you're doing these exercises with these springs, and you're just kind of like, say what? And it's really nice. Pilates was just like, it opened up this world for me. And one of the things about Pilates that's so great is that it's a type of exercise that really focuses in and was developed around healing and healing wounds and your injuries. And so it's really, I feel so like luxurious, like laying down, and then I'm like sweating really hard and working all these like tiny muscles that I didn't even know existed, but like not feeling like I'm like working, and I'm just like, oh hey girl, hey, like this is amazing. So amen to that, and I definitely want to continue doing that kind of stuff. I spend a lot of time with my family and a lot of time with John's family, whom I've adopted as my Bay Area family. And one of the things that I really want to do this year as well is to spend more time with my actual family, like Cassandra, hey! But like spending time with my little sister, my brother, my nieces, and my nephews. But spending more time with them and my grandmother, it's really, for me, it's so important. And especially like my mom too. My parents are amazing. I have the most amazing mother, and I just want to spend more time with them. Thanks guys for watching. I really enjoyed being able to take some time out of my day to talk with you and tell you a little bit more about what I am hoping to accomplish this year. I'd love to know what you guys are going to do this year. Like, what are your goals for 2016? Are you calling them resolutions? Because I think resolutions suck. But are you tracking it? And if so, how are you planning to do that? I'd love to check in, once a quarter and see how you guys are getting on with your New Year's goals, your 2016 goals, and I would love to tell you how I'm progressing with mine. So leave a comment down below, let me know what you are up to this year. I would love to find out, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye! I mean, really though. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at how pretty. I mean, okay, let's excuse my chubbiness, but look at, like, ooh. Girl, don't play. I need to get my eyebrows done. Can I just tell you, I haven't done my eyebrows in like forever, and these beasts need to be tamed. Like, tamed. Bye! Am I mopey? I am a little mopey. I mean, who wouldn't be a little bit mopey? I mean, everybody's mopey. I mean, we all have our points, right? I'm gonna drink some coffee now. Editing this is gonna be so much fun. Really, coffee? Nectar of the gods. I know people will probably go, ah, tea's better, or I just can't get enough pop, or whatever, but honestly, good coffee is like the shiznit. So good, so freaking good. I mean, let's zoom in on this. I feel like if I sit here, then it's focused, but if I sit back here, it's not focused. I don't know. Oh wow, I've got stuff everywhere.